field either.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Richardson on third. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Mustang 19. Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And it's a turnover to begin their game. It's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And the first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Along the sideline past midfield. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
Well, that was quite a way to begin this game, Kate, offensively. And quite a worrying way for those 11 guys defensively. We know that stopping the run's a core component of all of these defensive game plans, and they just put that plan through the shredder.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Short pass brought in. He's got room to roam here. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down throw here from Richardson. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go.
Right out of the pistol with Hall. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Bears bringing out an extra defensive back or two. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Go, Reed, go.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points. As that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Switch, yellow. Ready?
First play is going to be again to Jeanty. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. And as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Down. Cut.
From the 46. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. 52 blue. Edo black ultra. Set.
He'll throw it. That's to Laporta again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. And off to Genty. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Bears first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Red 10 black. Cut.
On 2nd and 9. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 13-0 lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Okay, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's caught, it's Breece Hall. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 36-yard line.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's got Pierce. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Reload.
They'll run for it with Hall. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Going to the ground again on first. Down the sideline inside the 40. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start to fight back with their first points of this game. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found his seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Rondale Moore on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
Drill, 52.
They're going play action. Finds his fullback. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Genty on second. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
That's a catch, Jalen McMillan. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I can guarantee you that's going to be a Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Ready, ready. Yellow, look, 10 black. Set.
On the left is Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Let's go now. Ready?
Here's a throw. Gets this to Bateman. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's inside the 10, and they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Blue check. Come on, set.
Genty. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 1.
Genty again. This is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready,
This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9.
60 red. 6 set.
They'll throw it. This throw is caught. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Trap 50, trap 60. Cowboy 80, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Richardson. Complete out to the right side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Yeah, really with you. I should probably stop the head, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Hunt, hunt.
They'll throw to begin this drive. It's a screen play to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep. You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he's got it. It's in close. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here comes a two-point try partner. Richardson bringing his offense to the line.
The Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
And they get the two-point conversion. He's in the lead. Only a field goal now.
21. Vikings 18.
Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
22 needle. Ready?
Throwing it to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Finds Genty underneath. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Offense in the hurry up here.
21 yards. That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Striker. 3-3. Down. Black. 95. Hut.
To Genty. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Yellow. 43. 10.
Throwing on seconds. Escapes the pocket. Pass caught along the sideline by McMillan. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down in the sideline.
Here's Genty. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game.
Vikings 18. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Check.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Alert. Ready.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Going from the pistol, Richardson.
41-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming right is Hall. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 12 at the Bears' 47-yard line.
Hawk 70.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Looking right, and he finds him. And This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Hall running between the tackles. Juke the defender. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready? Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Escapes the puck. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
So from outside the red zone now, here's 3rd and goal. They just get the play off. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Field goal doesn't move that needle, and they're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Ready, right?
Desperation time here. And oh, he got it! Interception! Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
They give left side to Genty. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
From the 36. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Genty on the give. He's headed right. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Another give here to Genty. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Come on, ready.
3rd and long for him here. Searching, and the Vikings rush brings him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our 1st punt of the game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
19 tight. Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
On first down, it's Richardson. Has it downfield, working the left. They limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. They get 22 on that one, and it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Offense up to the line fast.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Bronco 80.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So that brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Intercepted in the end zone. Zay Frazier has it.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. And you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Hut.
Setting up a throw. Chased out to his right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Amani Hooker has it. And the Vikings have some new life in the fourth. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
On the 6.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings got to score in a hurry. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. And the Bears showing dive for this 3rd down play.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
To Zay Flowers. Touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the fourth. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Jeanty from the gun. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Stays in the pocket. We go to Jeanty on the jump off. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Ready?
First and 10.
Giving this to Jeanty. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Set 10 cycle. Black 40. Set.
Give up the guts. It's Jeanty. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He's got the first and still going past the 30. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Jason Myers is set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Viking 1879 Broncos.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the third interception, he is killing his team.
They'll come up first and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Let's go. You don't pause. Red. 38. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. He will get this inside the 30. So the Bears come away with the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.